Hey, Nigeria people, come over. Oh. You that have been asking me, you want to come to Turkey? You want to come to Turkey? You don't have money for the property. Yeah, the visa is now available. Through a project. There's another project coming in now, which I have the ambassador for the UN with me. In collaboration with the ambassador, we process your visa. He will explain. Let him explain. Let me bring him online. Good afternoon, Ambassador to the United Nations.
Excellent afternoon from everywhere you're watching. Excellent afternoon, ma. My name is Ambassador Adekunle Badmos.
Ambassador Adekunle Badmos.
Yes, Badmos, the
Yes.
CEO of Goodmos Learning Center worldwide, not only in Nigeria, in the whole of Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
That is Ambassador that is on the phone with me. It's about the project
Yes.
in Turkey. It's a government skill.
Yes.
Can you explain
Yes.
to my audience if we see any student that want to gain an entrance to the school, what kind of school, secondary, primary, from Nigeria, where they can enroll? Because I know the fees to school in Turkey is very, very low due to their currency. So can you say, my honorable ambassador, what again? Someone is asking. Sir.
Yes.
Ambassador.
I am with you, ma. I am with you, ma.
Ambassador, what, sir?
I am with Adekunle Badmos.
Ambassador Adekunle Badmos. An ambassador. Badmos. I've written it down. Okay, down. Can you explain about the project if we someone wish to come to Turkey? How is the process?
Yes, it's an educational bilateral agreement between the African government, between the African government and the Turkish government, which gives the African student opportunity to be able to have access to a very low tuition, up to 90% of tuition, to be able to study in Turkey. Now, in more than 80 government-owned universities, I as a person have 15 years experience in helping students in Africa to study abroad. We have over 1,000 students in the United States. We have over 500 in Canada, 200 in UK. But when the money start going up, when the dollar start becoming very scarce, the parents kept asking me that, Ambassador, what are we going to do? And I told them that we are in a search for quality but affordable education. And we have spotted Turkey. For the past 3 years now, since 2017, we started with Bursa Uludağ University in Turkey. And we were able to recruit massively for them. And as we speak, we've been bringing different kind of government universities from Turkey to Nigeria, to Cameroon, to Ghana, and they've been testing a lot of African students. And this year on is very massive because the coordinating university is Karamanolu Metmebe University in Karaman City, Turkey. And this coordinating university is giving 40 African students full tuition waiver. So it's not, apart from the fact that when you partake in the exam, it is not a fail or pass exam. Anybody that read the Sun newspaper in January, I was on the Sun when the press people came, and I told them that I was advising the federal government that we should make our UTME not a fail or pass exam. I told them, let us not make it a fail or pass exam, just like the Turkish government make their YOS exam. JOS, you can Google it.
Yeah,
it's a foreign entrance exam for international students. So they make it it's not a fail or pass exam. It's an exam to test your intelligence quotient.
Because it's a government school.
When you test your yes, it's a government school. They want to test your intelligence quotient so that they will be able to place you into an appropriate program, so that as not to saddle a fish with responsibility of climbing a tree. So you have opportunity to pick 5 different programs. And out of these 5 different programs, they will place you in one of it. And if they test your IQ and they see that your IQ could not take these 5 different programs, they will pick a program that they see based on the score you have that your IQ can take, and they will give you, and you will use that to process your visa.
Assessment.
And as I'm talking to you, we are not looking for anyhow people just to enter Turkey. We are looking for genuine students. I've had meeting with a lot of ambassadors, Turkish ambassadors in the whole of Africa, and they told me, Badmus, you are living in Turkey. You have your family in Turkey. We don't want anybody that will constitute nuisance. We are advocating for genuine students. Based on my statistics, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from the southwest of Nigeria. And I have seen that in Nigeria, the number of high school graduates that we produce, we don't have enough tertiary institution to absorb them. We have been graduating a lot of people in the high school, and they've been roaming around the street. And this has degenerated into different kinds of vices in our economy. Now, I have a passion for those that have just passed secondary school last year, 2 years ago, that JAMB has been disappointing, Osuemi has been posting. I have a passion for these people, these genuine students, to come and have quality but affordable education. As I'm talking to you now, I have my own nephew in Turkey, and I tell you, the cost of living expenses for him on a monthly basis is less than $100.
Yes.
I pay. I'm the one that is taking care of him. I'm the one that sponsored him there. So this opportunity is available for African students, not just Nigeria. And guess what? The good news is that my company, which I'm the CEO of the company, Goodness Learning Center, is giving one student that will do the best in this year's exam in each African country. I'm giving that student full-blown scholarship to study in Turkey.
Thank you,
Ambassador.
Ambassador.
After you pay for the exam, and you were able to do well in that exam, you will not need to pay any other money again. You will not need to pay any other money again if you are the best. If you are the best, you have to be the best to be able to enjoy this great opportunity from Goodness Learning Center. I will choose one student in Nigeria. I will choose one student in Benin Republic. I will choose one student in Cameroon. I will choose one student in Gabon. I will choose one student in Liberia. I will choose one student in Sierra Leone. I will choose one student in Ghana. I will choose one student in Ivory Coast. I will choose one student in Senegal. I will choose one student in Gambia. All the African countries that we are testing, I will give one best student full-blown scholarship.
Okay,
12 African countries. I'm going to choose one student there. I'm still explaining now. So this opportunity, you don't need to be scared of registering, because everybody that registered will surely get admission. You understand?
And it's very, very cheap.
You need an admission, and it's very, very cheap. It is the same lifestyle that they enjoy in America, they enjoy in Canada, they enjoy in the UK. That is the same lifestyle we have in Turkey.
And you can even work with your certificate all over the world, not like Nigeria where they resisted.
Yes. Mommy Estabot can testify to that, because she too lives in Turkey. In Turkey. And you know that the same lifestyle, there's nothing they are enjoying in America that we are not enjoying in Turkey.
Oh my God.
There's nothing that they are nothing that they are enjoying in Canada that we are not enjoying in Turkey. There's nothing that they are enjoying in the UK that we are not enjoying in Turkey. There's nothing that they are enjoying in Dublin that we are not enjoying in Turkey. I want to mention the places that will be writing the exam. The exam will be holding by July 20th in Lagos. The people of Ibadan, your own is July 24th.
What of the people that want wish to enroll their student in abroad?
Yes, they will. Everybody can just WhatsApp Mommy Estabot and send it.
The code.
I can give them a WhatsApp number. Give them a WhatsApp number. They should just WhatsApp. No call, please. WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp. Hold on. Let me give people.
Sir, you can you hold on to the WhatsApp number now?
The WhatsApp number.
Can you hold on to the WhatsApp number now?
Okay.
Okay, so
Hold on. Let me give people the WhatsApp number.
WhatsApp number now? because an
Okay, let me know the
agreement.
WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let me even give the dates first. July 20th for Lagos. July 21st for Ibadan.
Hold on, sir. July 20th for Lagos. 20 for Lagos. Yeah, 20th. I know. Then
21st for Ibadan.
Ibadan.
Akure is 22nd.
Akure, 22nd.
Benin is 23rd.
Benin is 23rd.
Abuja is 24th.
24th,
Abuja.
24th.
FCT.
Okay, 24 in
Yes.
Abuja for the students.
Of
Yeah.
July.
Of July.
Yes.
Yeah.
Port Harcourt, Calabar, and Akwa Ibom is 25.
Port Harcourt, 25.
Port Harcourt, Calabar, Akwa Ibom is 25th.
Akwa Ibom.
Kano and Kaduna is
Hold on, sir.
27th.
Hold on, sir. I'm writing it down. Akwa
Okay.
Ibom. It's 25. Which one is 26 now?
No, there's no 26. It's 27.
27.
Kano and Kaduna because of the distance.
Kano and Kaduna students.
Is
Okay.
27th.
Okay.
Ghana student is 28th.
Ghana, 28.
Cameroon is 29.
Cameroon, 29.
Congo, the Republic of Congo is 30th of July.
38, yeah.
Gabon is 1st of August.
Gabon. 1st. August.
Of August. Ivory Coast is 3rd of August.
Ivory Coast, 3rd of August.
Benin Republic is 5th of August.
Benin Republic, 5th
of August. Uganda is 7th of August.
Uganda, 20 what?
7th of August, Uganda.
7th. Okay. Yeah.
Kenya is 9th of August.
Kenya, 9th.
Is of August. Tanzania is 11th of August.
Tanzania is
11th of August.
11th. Yeah.
Sierra Leone is 13th of August.
Sierra Leone, 13th.
Liberia is 15th of August.
Liberia, 15th.
Senegal is 18th of August.
Senegal is 18th.
18th of August.
Yeah.
Gambia is 20th of August.
Gambia,
which is the final date.
Which is the final date for the student to apply, or,
yes.
or for cross examination.
Yes, ma.
Is for cross examination, innit?
Yes, for the youth exam.
Okay, how much is the tuition fee for that university?
It depends on the program. That is why they need to WhatsApp us so that we can give them every details. Everyone that if you are interested and you are watching live, just type interested. You understand? So if you're watching, just type that you're interested and you can pick Mommy Estabod WhatsApp number, which is plus 353 899 54 5833, and WhatsApp Mommy Estabod and said, I'm interested. Mommy Estabod will link you to us and we will get you started.
Don't be afraid, it's not expensive at all, and they will get you the visa and the resident permit. It's about, I think the price start from $100.
Yes. The tuition is very low. The tuition is as low as $100 depending on the course. There are some courses that are $200. There are some courses that are $300. No course is up to $1,000 there. No course.
Is it part time?
They are very, very cheap.
Is it part time?
Yes, per year. I'm talking about per year.
Per year?
For 1 year, for section.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I know Turkey is very, very moderate.
And for those that want their work to go to secondary school in Turkey, we actually have a good news for you. So if you want secondary school for your kid from 13 years old upward, just WhatsApp Mommy Estabod, say I'm interested in secondary school. If you are interested in undergraduate, say I'm interested in undergraduate. For postgraduate, masters and PhD, You guys don't need to write exam. You guys just need to get your credentials, and we will get you into the government school. Just say you are interested. As many as are interested, just send them to us, and then we will get you started. It's a great opportunity. It's something. For me, it's a nation call.
What about the collaboration with the primary school as well, with the government?
Yes, secondary school. No, secondary school. Secondary school now.
Secondary school and
Not
university.
primary. Secondary school.
And university.
Yes, because the Turkish government, I just got an information that for primary, it's not that we don't have primary school, but for primary, they will not want. It's only if the parents are relocating.
Yeah.
In Turkey.
And they are minor.
If you want to buy property in Turkey and you want to relocate to Turkey, then you will get your kid into private primary school and all that. Because
so we deal with the secondary school and the university.
Yeah, secondary school, undergraduate, university, up to PhD level. From secondary school up to PhD level. If you are interested in this program, share it. Give your friend the news. We have been doing this for the past 15 years, most especially with this government university in Turkey. We have been doing it since 3 years ago, and we have.
And I'm sorry to break you, people. Don't be scared of the person on the phone. He's a current ambassador, and his name is Adekunle Badmus. So, because they gave me when they called me about this contract about less than an hour ago, they want me to collaborate with them because I was being introduced to them by a man in Dublin. And so. It's an opportunity. Like you people has been asking me, if you don't buy a house, how can you get? This is your time now, because things are so cheap. Accommodation are so cheap, very, very cheap, peanut. In Turkey, and they teach you both English and their language, and their certificates is recognized all over the world. You can work with their certificate in UK, Ireland, anywhere, compared to the Nigerian certificate. So if you are doing the PhD course, you must bring all your credentials. You don't need any exam. But these are the meeting place where if you tell me on July 28th, they are holding the assessment in Lagos for the students in Lagos on the 28th, on the 20th, in Ibadan on the 21st, in Akure on the 22th, in Bini on the 23rd, in Abuja on the 24th, in Port Harcourt on the 25th, in Kano and Kaduna on the 27th, in Ghana 28th, Cameroon 29th, Congo 38th, Gabon 1st of August, Ivory Coast 3rd of August, Benin Republic 5th of August, Uganda 7th, Kenya 9th of August, Tanzania 11th, Sierra Leone 13th of August, Liberia 15th of August, Senegal 18th of August, Gambia 28th of August. And you imagine how much you're going to pay if you try to secure a visa to Turkey, but this is now a free visa for your students. And the courses start from $100 per year. It might be up to $300, $500. It all depends on the course you are choosing.
You want to do.
But there's no course that is up to 1,000 at all. And the accommodation is very, very low. Because very, very cheap. You can get accommodation for 5,000 naira.
Yes.
Because you know I live in Turkey. Both in Turkey and in Ireland here. So if you're interested, because I will give you a code where you text the ambassador Adekunle Badmus, is an ambassador to United Nations. So United Nations is watching.
Yes.
He's an ambassador to United Nations. He's a well-known man in Turkey. I think he got my number across as well. Yeah, he got a recommendation from my Turkish partners through the Dublin man. So don't be afraid. And you know, anything I do or I does is genuine. I don't roll with scam. This is not a scam. Then how much do they want to scam you? How much is the tuition? The tuition is not up to 30,000 naira per year. And you will even get your right to stay there, right to work while schooling. So if you are interested, just text me. Text only. Interested in university, interested in secondary school. Then I will give you a code to pass on to, and you let me know how it goes. Any other things, sir?
What I want to say is that information is the bridge between where you are and where you ought to be. And you are having this information right now. You need to take steps. You understand?
But we don't want to abuse this opportunity. We are not a visa racketeer. We don't know. It's for all strictly on students.
Genuine students.
Genuine students.
Yes, genuine.
Don't call me that you want to bring your 5 children with your sister. No. Student only.
Mommy,
Sir.
Mommy, the Turkish government are monitoring me. The Turkish ambassadors are monitoring
Very
us.
secure country.
And anything we do online, they are seeing it. They put, anywhere I mention my name, they are putting eye on me and they are monitoring me. So they have told me that they don't want to have cause to deport anybody. They don't want anybody that will come to Turkey and constitute nuisance. And they want the new people that are ready to study. It's not that you will send your kids to Turkey and you said you start sending money home. No, that is not it. We are not.
I'm very in that area, my honorable ambassador. I'm so strict.
Yes,
Leave that area for me. Because as you all know that I sell properties in Turkey. People have been asking me if they don't want to buy property, is there any visa? No visa. But now this is an opportunity. You're only student, serious student. Is that any age?
Student.
Is there any age limit to the university level or the secondary school?
For secondary school, from 13 upward.
13
for
upward.
university, from 15 years upward, we can take them.
So I too, I can come enroll in that university. I'm going 60.
Maybe for your PhD or for your master's, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
This is very interesting. So if is there any other question you want to ask, so that I'm going to put the date on my page now. I'm going to put all the dates on my page.
Yes.
So tell your
I'm going to send you, Mommy, I'm going to send you a lot of things that you will need, that you equally need to inform people about. I will send it to your WhatsApp too.
Okay,
so
sir.
That you can, yes.
And again, there's going to be an exam, and a very brilliant with a good score is going to get a scholarship from Nigeria.
Full scholarship.
Full scholarship.
From Nigeria, from each coordinating country. And apart from that full scholarship, some students that score a bit lower than the number one person, we get full tuition. Like I can guarantee 5 from Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria. Out of the 40 that they are giving full tuition waiver, I will give 5 in Nigeria. Yes, 5.
Is there any fees to be paid to be assessed?
Yeah, there are fees. The fees are in stages, which everything will be sent to you, man.
Okay, sir.
Anybody that is interested, the breakdown of the fees of everything you should program in your mind that you're going to spend will be sent to you.
Okay, in Nigeria.
Yes.
And
it will be sent to you. You get the WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp our mommy or inbox our mommy, and our mommy will send everything to you. If you are interested, inbox so that we can give you the financial breakdown and everything that you need to pay.
Okay, sir. So it's not expensive at all. So getting a visa to Turkey now, this is an opportunity, and it's not something you can abuse, because there will be a strict refusal. Anything fraudulent. If not, because I saw his portfolio is a genuine ambassador. You can Google him.
Yes.
He's a very, very genuine one, and he's working with the United Nations. So if you have any students, they teach you both English and any course you want to read there. There will be no problem. But the courses start from like 23,000 naira to 30,000 per year. It all depends on your criteria.
It all depends on the course. We will give you every breakdown. You will see every breakdown.
So as I'm 16 now, I can't read BSc.
BSc, but you are in Turkey already now. You can read BSc.
I know, I'm only joking. I'm doing my BSc in Ireland.
That are 60 years old that are not in Turkey. You understand? You have access
to Turkey. Yeah, I have the
investment in Turkey.
Yeah.
So it's because of visa. That is why we resist the age.
Okay.
For undergraduate, we resist it.
Oh yeah, because the couple will be taking style to come over and start living there without attending the school. I understand you now.
Yes, you understand. So that is the reason. Because all these things that we're doing, we are being monitored by the Turkish ambassador, and they are telling us that, please, it costs them a lot of money to deport one person. To deport one person in Turkey, it costs the Turkish government $3,000. And they said, Badmus, you cannot be our ambassador on this project, and you will be bringing people that will be constituting ministers in the country you are living with.
Yeah, people are
You
asking
should be very
questions.
careful.
People are asking questions about the university admission. They say from what age to what age? Is people
I said
30s,
for
40s?
university, from 15 years upward to 26. For
To-
undergraduate, 15 years to 26.
That is exactly 15 years to 26 for undergraduates. But anything above the undergraduate, above any age
For
can.
masters and PhD can be any age.
Masters and
Masters
PhD.
and PhD can be any age.
Master
But
and-
for undergraduate that want to apply, okay, let me group it. For undergraduate that want to apply in Nigeria, must be between 15 years to 26. If you are above 26 and you want to apply, you have to go and apply in our Francophone zone, in places like Benin Republic, Cameroon, Gabon, Congo.
That is if they are above what?
Ivory Coast.
Can you repeat, sir?
If you are above 20, if you are above 26 and you are going for undergraduate, is in the Francophone zone that you are likely to get visa.
Okay.
Because of the visa. That is why. It's not because of the admission. For admission, we can get you admission. That is why when mommy said, I'm 60 years old, can I get admission? Mommy is already in Turkey. We can get our admission to study. Because
I'll tell
it's
him
already
time,
there.
yeah.
But
Even now,
we
yeah.
are thinking of visa. So, and we know this job that visa success rate is very key. So we are not an agent, we are not a roadside agent, I'm an immigration consultant. So
Yes, we are not an visa agent. Please don't call me for visa. Don't tell me you want to follow the students.
We don't issue visa. It's embassy that issue visa. We guide people through how to get visa. We advise people through how to get visa.
Excuse me, my ambassador. Somebody asked a question now that when they finish the course, the Turkish government will send back them. They will send them back home.
No, they don't send them back home. If you have a good, sharp boy or girl, if you are living in Turkey, mommy can testify to this.
Oh my God!
If you have good behavior,
because there's you can't practice no fraud acting, no fraudulent act in Turkey. All daddy tell them about the cameras in Turkey. It's a very well secure country. They will catch you.
It's a very well secured country, number one. Number two is that if you are well behaved with these white people, they will trust you. But if you betray the trust of the Turkish person, you can never gain it again.
Because you cannot see alcoholic people on the street. Though they do take alcohol, but they behave themselves. They are well mannered. Because the Turkish people are very friendly. They are very friendly.
They are very friendly.
Highly friendly.
They are very friendly. They will celebrate
and
you.
It's not a religion country. It's not a religious country. Don't think it's a Muslim country. No, you can wear anything.
Mommy, let's tell them. I told people that online, when you go to Wikipedia, you will see that they say Turkey is 90-something% Muslim. And I tell people that the number of Muslims in Turkey, they are not up to 30%.
Even they don't practice it.
The rest are nominal Muslim. They are just Muslim by name.
All my team that we work in the estate together, they are Muslim. I've never seen them performing their Muslim rite. No, they're only by name.
Tell them, Redeem alone has over 40 parishes in Turkey.
Yeah, Redeem Church.
You understand? So, what are we talking about? We are talking to you that Turkey might be tagged a Muslim country, but it's a civilized country.
Highly civilized, and they are rich.
That you see in Nigeria. It's not the kind of Muslim you see that are clean people anywhere in the world.
No.
Turkey is a civilized place. During this pandemic, Turkey is one of the countries that handled this pandemic very well. They supported over 80 countries. Even the EU president was appreciating Turkey. I'm telling you. And by the time Turkey joined the EU, Turkey will be side by side with France and Germany. I'm telling you.
Even they are part of Eastern Europe. You can travel
Yeah.
across
So
for holiday
it's
to
a
another
place
country
to
with
be.
your
It's a place to be.
stay.
There's no the touristic sites in Turkey are enormous. They are too much. Eskişehir, Antalya, Istanbul, you know, a lot of places like that you will see different touristic places. In every city of Turkey, you can have your life fullness to the fullness there.
And
They
the food are so cheap, everything
very
are so
developed.
cheap.
Everything
Highly
is
secure country. But if you do any
Thank
credit
God.
fraud,
That is
they will
where
catch you.
our mommy Esther Bod is living there. So it's not something that I will be explaining. Our latest airport in Turkey now is the biggest all over the world.
Turkey, I know I told you,
but it's
Turkish
the
airport
biggest.
is the biggest all over the world.
All over the world, and it's the best. It's not just the biggest, it's the best interior wise, anything wise. Check it.
Someone is asking that if you apply for a stay there and possibly go to Europe, of course you can go for holiday as a student visa you are holding. Of course.
Yes,
of course.
If you have the resident permit in any country, you can apply.
Of course.
But you have to be a genuine person. You have to be genuine. That's what we're saying. We want genuine people.
We want genuine. Give that to me. Leave that to me. Leave that to me. That is because nobody can even spoil my own reputation.
Please, yes, please. Tonight, you know, mommy, you have
because you are trusted. That is why they handed honorable. Because you are trusted. That is why they handed the government school onto your hands.
We have the rest. We have our record. They snap our face like this. They snap everywhere in the Turkish record. You know it.
You don't see them the police parading on the road, but they are watching you from their office. Immediately you enter the country, they are watching you.
Yes, mommy, please tell them. So we cannot do anything anyhow.
If you assault anybody, unless you don't go through any airport, they will catch you.
Yes, of course.
Because is a war area. They do war in all the countries, so they protect the country with the hills and everything. They don't want anything to happen to the people living in Turkey. And you will eat good food there. There's African restaurant there. Gari is there. Everything is there. So it's better. So for the PhD people, is any age. Master is any age. If you want to enroll your child for university from 15 years to 26 years only for BSc, and you will go through an assessment, an exam. And for the secondary school one, are they going through the exam as well for the secondary?
No. The secondary schools are not going through exam.
Okay, they are not going through the exam.
And then yes, from there they're going to bring and their passports, photographs, and their international passports.
Okay, then you will get the visa for them after they have paid for the tuition fees.
And for the secondary school, there is good news. If you pay, once you are interested and you pay between now this month, you will have 15% discount. And if you have 2 children, if they are siblings, 10% discount.
About how much is the secondary school tuition fees, sir?
Tuition for tuition and board is $10,000 a year.
For secondary school, for the boarding school and everything.
And yes, and everything and their tuition is $10,000. So parents can get 15% if they pay between now, and they can pay in installment. You can pay in like 2-3 installment. So our parents can get 15% if they start their first installment between now and.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I will definitely call you back on this number. Or is there any other information you want to pass before I let you go?
Then what I want to say is that if after this program, we are going to arrange with our mommy Esther Bod so that we can bring the white people live on our page, so that people can ask direct questions live with the official.
Someone is asking, do they have a boarding school? I think he's losing the connection.
school is a boarding school. For the secondary school is a boarding school.
It's a boarding school.
Yes.
Okay. But university is not a boarding school. But primary, secondary
It's
school.
not a boarding school, but
And
there are hostels around.
yeah.
There are hostels around the university.
Okay,
And
okay.
what is the cost? It's between $50 to $80 per month.
Per month. 50 to they can get $50 per month, I know. The accommodation.
Yes.
Oh, this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Any other question before I let the ambassador? Student can stay back after their student. Okay, you heard him. It all depends on your reputation.
It's possible.
If you are well behavior, they will continue to renew for you. Then you get a job there, and you can move to another European country.
You get the job there.
You can move to America. You can get a visa.
Yes. But if you are constituting nuisance and you expect them to renew for you, no.
They won't renew, like stealing, shoplifting, or something like that.
Yeah, Turkish people are very quiet people, man.
Even you imagine Turkish people, they call me mommy, and they are white. Very quiet. You feel homely when you are there.
People.
Oh no. I miss my family, to be honest. I miss my family. I think the airport is open in Kushadashin. I mean, Istanbul now. I think coronavirus is being uplifted. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, Honorable Adekunle Badmus, I will talk to you in a minute. Let me have a. You want to speak to them in Yoruba?
I can speak to them in Yoruba.
There báwa ṣàlàyé ní Yorùbá tó lódò làwa ń bí.
Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí o ní gbogbo ibi tí ìkànnì yìí kàn dé. Orúkọ mi ni Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. Aláṣẹ iléeṣẹ́ Good Morning Learning Center kákàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. Àǹfààní ńlá, àǹfààní tuntun òun la gbé wá fún àwọn èèyàn wa láti orílẹ̀-èdè Turkey. Ìbáṣepọ̀ educational bilateral agreement láàrin African government àti Turkish government òun la gbé wá, government policy là ń pèlè. Òun ni ó wá fún orí tébù yín báyìí pé àwọn ọmọ yín wọ́n lè ní quality but affordable education. Ìyẹn nítumọ̀ pé ẹ̀kọ́ tó dáadáa tó jẹ́ pé kò dẹ̀ ní fà yín lápòjà. Ẹ̀kọ́ tó yè koro, irú àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ táwọn ọmọ lọ ń gbà ní Amẹ́ríkà, tó lọ ń gbà ní Canada, tó lọ ń gbà ní UK. Irú àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ máa rí nílùú Turkey. Irú àwọn ilé ayé táwọn èèyàn ń gbé nílùú Turkey, tó ń gbé nílùú Amẹ́ríkà, tó ń gbé nílùú Canada, tó ń gbé nílùú UK, wọ́n máa gbé irú ilé ayé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ní Turkey. Kò dẹ̀ ní fà yín lápòjà. Òun la pè ní ẹ̀dínwó 90% off tuition. And ní bábámbárí ibẹ̀ nínú ọdún yìí ni pé ọmọ 40 nílùú Áfíríkà ló máa jẹ àǹfààní full tuition pé kàn ní sanwó school rárá throughout their studies based on their score in the next year's exam, based lórí ìdánwò tá a fẹ́ ṣe fún wọn lórí year's exam. So then ọmọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nílùú Áfíríkà tó ti fẹ́ coordinate ló máa gba full scholarship lẹ́yìn owó exam, kò ní sanwó kankan. Ọmọ tó bá ṣe dáadáa jùlọ ni o. Based on academic excellence, we want to celebrate our African intelligence. So òun ni tó yẹ pé a máa kọ́ ọmọ yẹn, a máa sponsor ọmọ yẹn ní throughout the study first degree in Turkey. Tó bá ṣe tán, a máa fún láǹfààní láti choose bóyá ó fẹ́ ṣe masters ẹ̀ ní ìlú Turkey àbí ìlú America àbí ìlú Canada àbí ìlú UK. Ibi tó bá ti wù tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣe ibẹ̀ náà la máa rán lọ, la máa lọ ṣe kó lọ ṣe masters and PhD ẹ̀. So àǹfààní yẹn òun la gbé wá fún wa láti ìlú Turkey. Government policy ni o, òun ló dé ká ní àǹfààní yìí. Àwọn náà ní wọ́n fẹ́ increase number of international candidate students. Ìjọba mọ̀ gbogbo ìlú tó ti ṣe dáadáa tó ń jẹ́ giant, àwọn foreigners àwọn náà ń develop ìlú. So wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé táwọn bá go through education láti educate àwọn èèyàn tó bá gba quality but affordable education, wọ́n lè fẹ́yàwó síbẹ̀, wọ́n lè bímọ síbẹ̀, wọ́n lè máa bí sikọ́mà rẹ̀ sí. Ọmọ tó jí láàárọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé kẹ̀kẹ́ márúwá ló gbọ́ brum 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 brum, wọ́n yàtọ̀ sọmọ tó jí láàárọ̀ nílùú Turkey. Àwọn ọmọ mi wà Istanbul, ìlú Turkey náà làwọn náà wà. Àwọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló wà serene, ló wà pa quality lifestyle. Nǹkan tó máa rí lójoojúmọ́, it has a way to impact your life in a long way, in a long run. So àǹfààní yẹn òun la gbé wá fún àwọn èèyàn wa gbogbo ẹni tó bá wà interested ẹ test àwọn ọmọ mi wa ẹ jẹ́ kàn rí gbọ́ ẹ ṣe.
ẹnìkan béèrè wípé ìwé tó bá fún wọn yẹn bọ́n ṣe ń study ṣó ó fún wọn ní àǹfààní àti ṣe part time job àbí kó láti ṣiṣẹ́.
ṣẹ́rí ọmọ undergraduate ó difficult for ọmọ undergraduate láti ṣe part time job. No, for instance máa fi nephew mi ṣe example òun lucky torí tó bá kàwé látàárọ̀ títí di ìrọ̀lẹ́ ó ní restaurant tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ láti ìrọ̀lẹ́ títí di bí òru but kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa nírú ṣe ọ bó ṣe ń dirun bó ṣe ń ṣe bí bó ṣe ń ṣe àwọn kankan irú ọmọ kan tó kọ́ṣẹ́ ẹrun sìn òun ló máa ń dirun fún ìyàwó mi student ni ìlú tó di láti fún ìyàwó mi 250 naira ló gbà mọ́mí wa ní wọ́n lè ṣàlàyé fún ènìyàn pé 250 naira yẹn ó lè gbé ọmọ yẹn fọ́sẹ̀ mẹ́ta ní Turkey láti jẹun.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir 100 lira is about 15 to 16 euro that is about 30 kásán níbi 30 euro ó lè fi jẹun fóṣù kan.
250 naira bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó lè fi jẹun fóṣù kan mú kan fi sọ fọ́sẹ̀ mẹ́ta ni ẹ mọ̀ thank God pé ìlú Turkey yẹn lẹ́yìn náà wà ẹ mọ̀ pé oúnjẹ cheap.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
250 lira ló gbà lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó mi tó bá dirun so tọ́mọ bá ní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tó lè dirun tó lè ọmọ tó bá lè gẹrun èmi mo gẹrun Turkey 100 lira náà gẹrun fún mi ẹ tẹ́ ló sàn 100 lira ń sìn bí almost 7,000 naira ni so kí ni point nǹkan táwọn tó láti sọ ni pé tọ́mọ bá kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ọ̀ tó bá ní lucky láti rí but fún àwọn masters and postgraduate àwọn yẹn ṣì láǹfààní àti ṣiṣẹ́ because wọ́n lè sún courses wọn sí weekend wọ́n lè lọ attend lecture ní weekend kọ́ lè lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ní weekdays but ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ undergraduate káwọn òbí ẹ má máa rò pé bóyá iṣẹ́ ló máa ṣe lọ́hùn o torí owó tẹ máa fi máa support owó kékeré náà ní bí $100 lóṣù $100 lóṣù òun ṣòwò tó pọ̀ náà tó bá ń gbélé yín gan ní Nàìjíríà ó máa ná jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
so àǹfààní tá a mú wá nìyẹn.
ó kẹ́ ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ sá èmi náà ṣàlàyé fún wọn tó bá ti kó lórí láì ní ìsìn máa bá yín sọ̀rọ̀.
ẹ ṣé ma.
God bless you sir.
You are welcome.
ṣẹ́rí to me gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ní experience nípa Turkey sí bí mo ṣe ní experience sí tí mo dẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ sí nípa Turkey ni wípé number one tí ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe visa Turkey ní Nàìjíríà bí kẹ́ máa ná 1 million kọ́ so kò dẹ̀ sí yẹn ń bẹ̀ secondary school kò sí ṣẹ́rí crime when we talk of pedophile pé àwọn tó ń fi tipátipá hardly Turkey wà street gan ìdájọ́ wọn níbẹ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ le gan ló ṣe jẹ́ pé ìlú yẹn mo sọ fún yín pé ajá àwọn kámẹ́rà ní olóńgbò tẹ̀ rí ní títì wọ́n ti install kámẹ́rà síbẹ̀ then opportunity tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni wípé tí ẹ bá enroll síbẹ̀ irú ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà tẹ́ fẹ́ padà sí iléèwé tí ẹ bá ti ní good secondary school certificate but to study BSc to enroll for BSc is from 15 years to 26 years. It's a government school, very very cheap. Èló lẹ sọ ní government school ní ọdún kan ní Nàìjíríà mílíọ̀nù kan. Owó tẹ́ máa sọ fún government school wọ́n ní ibẹ̀ yẹn. Let me talk of be $200 per year. And $100 is about 30,000 naira per year. Ẹ rí pé wọ́n ń gbá yankee tẹ́ fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ àti ilé ẹjọ́ dé l'opportunity dé. Àti ilé ẹjọ́ dé ní opportunity dé nígbà tó gbéṣẹ́ ẹ̀ fún mi mo á sọ pé ẹ wá ebi ò fẹ́ gba advert láti Nàìjíríà torí tí student bá yọjú nígbà tó ń sọ pé kájọ partner on each student and everything mo ní ẹ sanwó advert tèmi fèmí but nígbà mo dẹ̀ wá rí wípé kínní tó ń dẹ̀ sọ advantage tó wà ń bẹ̀ and mo wá rí wípé kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń lé wọn scam èèyàn ní Turkey o ò lè ṣòdù ní Turkey o ò lè ná kiri ní Turkey wọ́n máa mú ẹ̀ àwọn ará Turkey kọ̀ọ̀kan mo rí tó ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì ẹ̀gẹ́ kan ròyìn fún yín o ò lè ṣe odù o ò lè ná kiri ní Turkey bóyá o lọ ṣe nílùú mi ó dàbí Nàìjíríà tó ń múlẹ̀ ní last year yẹn ó lọ ṣòdù láti Germany ó fẹ́ kó o sí Turkey wọ́n dẹ̀ mú it's the biggest airport and again ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ olówó kan ló kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Turkey tó ń kàwé níbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú the courses yìí wọ́n máa kọ́ yín ní language wọ́n dẹ̀ máa kọ́ yín ní wọ́n máa ṣe English lesson because of the foreign student from abroad so ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Èkó interview day is July 28th yìí tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ pé ẹ má abuse ẹ̀ torí kò sí nǹkan tẹ́yìn Nàìjíríà òkè ń bàjẹ́ ẹlòmíà wọlé as a student tó o bá sọ àlọ́ wọ ló máa lù sí ò ní lè gba work permit wọn náà anyway ò ní gbà illegal náà ló máa resort ara ẹ sí ṣé yẹ yín Lagos is 28 and Ibadan is on 21 interviewing in Akure is on 22 so I'm going to send my email to him now to send the places where they're going to hold all this interview so that if you want to enroll and for anybody above 40, 50, 60 can go for master and PhD. No age limit in that. But there's an age limit for the university student. And you can get a house girl. I have a house girl, whatever I'm around. How much do I pay my house girl? I pay 150 lira. And 100 lira is 15 euro. I'm talking of per month. So that is about 20 euro per month. 20 euro per month. If you calculate all you're going to spend on Nigeria, and again, the Nigerian certificate, let me tell you, let me shock you. You cannot work. You cannot work with Nigeria certificate all over the world. If you come to abroad, they don't respect Nigerian certificate, but majority of the certificates are obtained through a fraudulent act. You still have to go through assessment. You have to reread, restudy the course. So therefore, with this certificate, you can work with it in USA. After finishing your study, you will just apply for visa from Turkey, and they will give you, because you are a student. If you want to go on holiday to London, they will give you the visa to study abroad. I think you all understand the information. So for the Akure, it's on the 22. For the Benin, it's 23. Abuja is 24. Mo sọ fún yín pé tógun bá ti lé nǹkan kan máa ń jáde ní ṣá. Bí ogun bá ti lé báyìí, nǹkan kan máa ń jáde. Mo ní number 1 yẹ kó tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fowó sákàǹtì náà. Bí n bá tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ partner pẹ̀lú yín, kí n kọ́kọ́ bá yín rọ̀lẹ̀ concurrently. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ sanwó 1 month náà. After 1 month, mo mọ̀ pé mi ò ní charge mọ́. I will base it on commission. Ìgbà wo láti ilé ẹjọ́ dé? Ó ga o. Sometimes when I say I don't want to pick Nigeria call, I don't want to take sharing by me businesses, me opportunity. But if you want me to advertise for you in Nigeria, you have to pay for advertisements, because it happened before where I advertised for an estate agent in Nigeria and I direct the customer to them and the house is being sold to the customer. I called and the man said, no, they are not buying it. That is why I do charge Nigeria. So because of that, I won't have any involvement with your business. You just pay me for your adverts. Since we need to concentrate on more things. Since I've been gagged, my mouth has been zipped. My mouth has been zipped. And I'm now suffering from PTSD because I couldn't talk. So we'll be advertising. They will email me now. So I put all the date and the destination for the interview. Only 40 students is needed in Africa. Be the first to secure a place for your child. Instead of you paying, do you know how much they charge you in private university in Nigeria? Million per term. Per term. This is now up to 50,000 per year. So, and you are not going to pay for document for visa. Once you pay the school fees, they will apply for visa for you to come to fly down. Thank you very much. Please don't let us abuse it. Government in Turkey, they have zero tolerance to miscreants. It's a law-abiding country. It's not a Muslim country. Àwọn tó ń bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ gan mi rí kán kírun rí. Orúkọ Muslim wọn kírun. So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Anything tẹ́mi bá ná lọ́wọ́, because ẹni tó introduce wọn sí ní Dublin, ẹni tí mo mọ̀ ní olólùfẹ́ ewé sì ní pẹ̀lú, ìyẹn bàbá Àkúrẹ́, olólùfẹ́ ewé gidigidi tọkàntọkàn ni wọ́n pẹ̀lú. So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ẹni yóò tẹ̀lé ṣe fraud náà. Ẹ lè gógó orúkọ ẹni yẹn, Ambassador Adékúnlé Badmus. he's a UN ambassador bí UN ṣe é ṣe pé UN is watching náà tó fẹ́ gbé mi lọ kóòtù báyìí tó lò tí ì ṣe ti terrorist is watching UN is recording UN ambassador bọ́n bá tí ì fi orí mi kàn fi gbá igi nǹkan jáde nǹkan jáde mo sọ fún yín pa àjọ ń lọ ni oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ni ó tún wọlé. Yes. So you can go. His name is Engineer Mumune Adekunle Badmus, UN ambassador. So yeah, I Google it now and I've seen it. So thank you very much. I'm going to leave you. So you see, I wish to sleep. Okay, business is too limited to a little bit. I should show you I live in Turkey. I know what I'm saying. Kido suppose you. What's wrong with you, Nasty? What is your comment about? Can you rephrase your comment so I can read it? I think Nati Diolumu Adagbon Shishe ní ti Yomi Ewúrẹ́. Ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Olórí burúkú wọn, wọ́n rí wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó wọ́kọ́ tó wá gbé fẹ́sà bọ́ọ̀dù. Ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn. Ṣé kí n block Nati yẹn ni jẹ́ kí n block ẹ̀? Ó dà pé ìta ni. If you are living in Turkey, if you think it's fraudulent, do we call you? Use your real profile so that we know that you are saying the truth. Use your real profile. Haters, they have come here. Lè fi ẹnu bá ilé business oní business jẹ́. Ẹ má lọ ṣọ́gbà yín. Ẹ̀rọ àṣà mo ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsìn.
Mo ti rí ẹṣẹ́ ìkọjà rẹ̀. Ẹ fún mi láti.
Mo wà lórí live wà lórí live ṣàtò.
Ẹni?
Mo wà lórí live ṣàtò. Ṣé ní ó ní tẹ́fẹ́ sọ ni?
Okay.
Àbíkẹ́ ẹ pè padà. Ẹni tó introduce ẹ̀sìn wa ni. Anyway, kọ́rọ̀ yín má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tí mo ní mo pàdé àwọn Turkish nínú plane tó introduce building sí mi. Kí wọ́n á sọ yí pé tí nígbà ìtẹ́yìn ọmọ ìwé ní bóyá 419 ní olóṣọ̀mí dòní ilé ń Turkey lé ní bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò bá ra irọ́ kò lè ro òótọ́ bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. But any business tí èmi bá fẹ́ ṣe màá make sure pé mo tọpinpin rẹ̀ dáradára. Ẹ ṣé o, ó dàbọ̀, màá rí yín fún ìṣòro lálẹ́.